Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. My guest is Kinga Phillips. She's going to run the marathon for charity.
Yeah.
And she's on a show on the Travel Channel. What's the name of the show again?
Over the Edge with Kinga Phillips.
Now, when does that start airing?
That is going to start in the first quarter 2014.
Oh, okay. Did you start shooting it yet?
We did.
Yeah.
We did.
So where'd you go so far?
We went to St. Thomas. We went kite surfing, which was awesome.
Kite surfing?
Kite surfing.
Oh, okay.
It's totally different than
the
surfing.
Kite pulls you.
Yeah. More like drags in my case. It wasn't pretty.
So
it's
wait,
really
like in
hard.
other words, like you're it's like parasailing, but the opposite of parasailing. You're in the water and the kite's up. And...
Yeah. So you've got a kite and you have to control that, and then you have a board and you have to control that.
Oh,
It's
I know. So the board,
really
so
hard.
right, you got to control. So it's like sailing on a
Surfboard.
surfboard, right?
Right, but
Oh,
the
okay.
kite
With
you
the
have.
sail really far away.
And it's powerful. At one
Yeah.
point, it dragged me out of the boat, over the engine, like out into the ocean. It's.
Aren't you afraid of
pretty heavy duty.
sharks and stuff? Like a shark?
No, sharks I like.
Well, I saw that you swam with bull sharks or something, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, because they're very aggressive.
Bull
They
sharks
are.
are the ones that, of all the animals in the world, they have the highest levels of
Testosterone,
It's
yes.
it's like 19 times an adolescent male.
Now, why did you do that?
Sharks are my weird little thing, and I love them. They fascinate me. I mean,
Yeah.
they're
Well, me too,
mysterious
but
and
these
interesting.
are evil sharks. These
I
are
don't know
ones
that they're evil.
want to bite you and eat you. Bull sharks
But they
are the
don't,
ones
'cause I'm
that
still
maim
here.
people all the time.
Well,
right,
not all
but
the time.
there's that chance they just turn on people and attack
this
you
is
with no
the greatest
cause.
argument in the history of television.
I mean,
Right.
it is
Wow.
so.
It is. It's funny because I agree with John. I mean, again, you are here, I guess.
So 2-on-1.
That's
I
another
mean,
point.
that is really dangerous.
It is. Well, I did the great white shark dive in Guadalupe. That was in a cage. 'Cause, I mean, those things are freaking huge. You've
Now,
got
you-
like 16, 18-foot sharks.
Did you see
We were in a
ones
cage.
that were that big?
Yeah, we saw 16-footers come around the cage.
You were in a cage.
We were in a cage,
Well,
and they
I
come by
thought-
and they look at you.
I think it's funny. I think I could do that.
In a
for some
cage,
reason.
it'd be
But
okay.
the bull
It'd
sharks,
still
we
be-
weren't. We went free diving with the bull sharks.
That's nuts.
Yeah, but it was in
that seems more dangerous than going in there with white sharks. I mean, because bull sharks are the ones that attack people all the time.
Yeah.
They're the culprits.
But I'll tell you why I didn't feel that it was dangerous. I mean, it always is. Like, I have a respect for the
Did
ocean.
you see
Like, I'm not in there.
Jaws?
I did see many times as a child, and then refused to go in bathtubs or swimming pools. I was
Yeah.
terrified of sharks as a kid.
Yeah, all right.
But in Fiji, so yes, bull sharks sometimes attack people, but the water in Fiji is very clear. There's plenty of food for them. Now, most of the time when someone's hit by a bull shark, and yeah, they're big. If they hit you and they try you and they don't like you, like probably half your leg's gone.
They don't like
but
you.
They don't like you. They don't want to eat us. Like, we're all bony and scrawny, and they're like, why would I like
Yeah,
mess
well,
with you?
then I'm in the water. I'm like a 3-week buffet. Bony and scrawny. Me
You're
and
a
you-
morsel,
That's
man.
right. So do you go with fat people? Is that? And they're all dead?
And then I just point. I'm like, take them,
Yeah.
take them.
She's killed a bunch of fat cameramen. We're all dead. No, that is scary. I mean, I give it up to you for doing that, but that is nuts. That's nuts.
It was
is
pretty
insane.
amazing. I mean, it's a cool experience to be in the water with
Yeah.
fish that big.
It
with
just seems
teeth.
like surfers have that fearlessness when it comes to sharks, too.
And there's a lot of
Actually,
them
they
one
don't.
I
way.
don't understand that.
Most of my surfer buddies would not do any of these dives with me. It's the girls that generally go with me.
Well,
on
no,
those
in
types of trips.
every documentary you see about sharks, it's a surfer telling you a story on a beach
With
an
one
Australian
arm.
accent going like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I felt it take my, and he's got the DuPont leg, that,
Two-pot leg.
Whatever
The
it
bite
is.
in his board.
Yeah.
And the story of the weird feeling he had right before.
Right, right, exactly. Like they just, he feels something gnawing on his leg, and then he doesn't have a leg.
As the 20-foot shadow passes beneath him.
Now, you saw Jaws, but then you said you figured that's a fake shark, so you're fine.
So I was fine. I was like, you know what?
Stay away
I'll
from
move
fake
on.
sharks.
Shark
The fake
Week.
one's Bruce. Wasn't his name Bruce? Yeah, in the movie. He was named after the lawyer.
Yeah, they named after
Yeah.
the spring.
Stay away from lawyers. Stay
Spielberg's-
away from fake sharks.
Spielberg's lawyer was Bruce. Yeah, exactly. No, yeah. Well, you need the speech that Robert Shaw gave.
Oh yeah.
The
that's a good
shark swallow you whole, little chewing, little tenderizing, down you go. After that, I barely went in pools. After that, Robert.
You stopped showering for months after that.
Yeah,
So
well,
no water. I'm
not-
done.
Well, not because of that, because of my religion. What now? When's the last time you did that with the shark?
With sharks, that was Fiji was last year, and Guadeloupe was last year as well. So I did those 2 dives. And then my next one, I want to do orcas.
Whales?
Well, they seem like, you don't hear about them attacking people as much,
Because
and you feel good
no
about
one swims with
Shamu
them.
and stuff. I guess not.
Yeah.
You don't see people, I mean, they capture them and then train them, but
Which
these are wild ones.
that's where the problem actually happens. But there's never been an incident of a wild orca attacking a human being. And part of it, I absolutely agree, is a game of numbers, because really how many people are like jumping into the water with orcas?
Right.
Yeah.
They're still wild animals. Like
Well, they're
all of
smart.
this, they're so smart. They're so
They
smart.
are?
They know that you're not.
Yeah, but it sounds like when
Food.
someone tells you their dog is smart.
Well, these are, these are mammals. These are intelligent,
I guarantee
sentient mammals.
It's the equivalent of a
I
really
guess a dog's a mammal.
a really stupid person.
Right.
You know?
Right. But even a stupid person knows that they don't want to eat that chair.
Yeah.
I
Right.
guess.
Well,
Me and Boschetti don't know
let me
that.
introduce you to some of the guys I've dated.
Yeah. Now, Boschetti, do you have any questions?
Orcas'
I-
brains have evolved more than ours have in some ways.
They did a study.
Maybe with like
I asked Boschetti.
communication or
John,
what?
I'm sorry, Kinga, I was eating right now. These guys.
I said, John, Mike, do you have any questions? And he's got an enormous amount of food. In him.
No, I had 1 cucumber. I'm just trying to
Like,
get.
in other words, like
One cucumber,
Yeah,
Mike?
Just let me ask you,
Really?
for
Yes.
people out there, like, do you believe in God?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Now, just let me explain something to you.
Okay.
If there's a God, how does he make you and Mike? Like, what happens? Does he have bad days?
No,
is
like
he
Kinga said earlier,
hungover? Like, how is there you and how is there me and Mike?
No, but Kinga said earlier, God has a great sense of humor. He loves to have fun with people.
Yeah, but I mean the amount of skin on his second chin is like Mike. Do you have?
I think it's a lovely chin.
Thank you. I appreciate that,
growth.
Kinga. Thank you so much.
Voluptuous.
Now, is there anything about Mike?
Voluptuous.
Well, anything about now? Do you date guys that are like Mike, or do you?
You know, if I showed you a lineup of all the men I've dated, there is no similarity between any of them, and they are vast and varied.
No.
Between
Okay.
any of them and Mike?
That's
or,
awesome.
Or
Like-
amongst them? There's
Well,
no...
there's if the spectrum was like here and here are the ends, it just kind of goes.
Okay, well-
Seems like you're
this.
dodging the question a
I'll be
little
more
bit.
specific. Do you ever date a guy who, when he's in the shower, can't see his penis?
No, I
But as long as I can see it, then we're okay.
yeah.
I don't know if you
I
can.
don't care if he can see his own.
I mean, I don't know if you can. You might need 2 friends to lift his
No,
stomach.
There's no magnifying glass needed. Believe me.
Well, I know, but
See?
okay.
See?
Yeah, for your stomach.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if there is a God, I can't believe it. Like we all are. So, isn't it weird that all animals look the same? Like every lion looks like another lion. Every tiger looks like another. But we all look different. You know?
But I bet those lions and those tigers don't think that.
Oh,
I'm sure
come
they look at
on.
each other and they're like, "Oh, hey, that's a
No.
good-looking lion. That one's a little mangy."
I doubt it. Well, the man lion. If you look at those specials on TV, just whatever broad is sitting still, he just attacks. I mean, that thing gets up, eats something, and just walks over whatever woman is just lying there.
Which is basically like any bar that we could walk into right now.
I guess. Now, have you ever come close to getting married?
I was engaged once.
Oh, you were.
I
To who?
was. To a boy.
Famous guy?
But no. A kid
Just a
from
boy?
high school. Just a boy.
child?
A kid from high school.
I was 21 years old when we
Oh,
got
okay.
engaged. Yeah.
What broke that up?
He was a great guy. We had different ideals. He was a great kid. He was really great family, but I didn't want to get married.
He wanted to stay in Oklahoma State, and you wanted to go to L.A.
Yeah.
That's the
that was a
difference.
big part
Well,
of it.
Of course.
That was exactly it.
You wanted to go and do things.
I wanted to go and do things, and he kind of wanted the white picket fence. And from what I can tell via Facebook, he has that now, and
Oh, he
I'm very
does?
happy for him. Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
he must want. He must be. What did he marry? What did he marry? What's she?
I don't know.
She probably looks like me.
What
He's
did
probably
he
put on.
marry?
He probably put on 80 pounds. He's got like such a bad whiskey problem, and he's going, Kinga, it's me. I'm on Facebook. I got that white picket fence. I'm sorry, I'm crying. Hey, Kinga, I've seen you in NCIS. I'm here. I got that house we talked about. Remember you said you'd never leave? Do you know a dentist? No. Hey, Kinga, I seen you on the Travel Channel. Do you know a dentist I could find? My teeth are falling out. Kinga! I got a pill problem.
I pray to that God that I believe in that is not the case, and I actually wish him much better than
How
that.
can you picture this poor guy?
Oh,
Hey,
no.
Kinga! It's Daryl. Me and the missus are just at the Chinese buffet, and we seen you on NCIS.
We actually used to go to the Chinese buffet together.
Of course.
It was called China Garden in Bartles, Oklahoma.
Kinga, remember those? I wrote a poem about me and you at the China Garden. Do you mind if I recite it, Kinga?
Oh.
It's Daryl. I'm still in Oklahoma. I have a crying problem. I cry sometimes. I gotta go brush the missus' teeth. She can't reach her ass. Kinga!
I just ruined lives.
Are you still dating that dirty surfer? Is Mark Harmon nice? If I send you a picture of Mark Harmon, will you have him sign it? This poor guy, like, life, I'm not gonna lie to you, Kinga. Life's gone downhill for me. Remember at the prom you said you'd stay here and you were fine with me working up at the convenience store, and then you left.
If that were true, I would actually run back immediately and marry him. Just for the story.
I heard you're dating some of the Lakers. Is that true?
Some of the Lakers. Just some of them.
You promised me you'd never date an athlete. Kinga, I've got the gout. Do they have any special gout medicine in Beverly Hills? My wife has scurvy. Her gums are bleeding.
Scurvy.
Kinga, I've got to go. My wife's gums are bleeding again, Kinga. Are you there? Why did you defriend me? Kinga, you defriended me because you're looking for the Holy Grail again. I'll tell you, it ain't here. It ain't here, Kinga. It ain't in Oklahoma. That Holy Grail somewhere else. I wish my wife would go to Ethiopia. She could stand not to eat for a few months.
He's really getting
It's
a
just
kick
how
out of that.
life happens.
I'm gonna get befriended by everyone from Bartlesville
No, I mean
on Facebook immediately.
you're doing well for yourself. You should be proud of yourself.
How did you?
It's Daryl.
Oh, we got a break. All right.
Sorry, we have to break. I got carried away with myself. I'm sure Daryl's doing fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure his wife looks like you, and he's got a great job. We're back into these words. I watched the Artie Lange show. He reminds me of me, and all of a sudden you're on it. I gotta go try to give myself oral. Bye. Back into the. Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. I want to say thanks to French Quarters Guest Apartments for being our New York City hotel. Let them be your headquarters in New York City. Go to FrenchQuartersNY.com to book your next day. FrenchQuartersNY.com to book your next day. And we're talking with Kinga Phillips and her ex-boyfriend Daryl back in Oklahoma. Kinga, could you ask John Ritchie what Rich Gannon's like? He played for the Raiders. I gotta go, Kinga. I'm signing off. I gotta go loofah my wife's back knee. She bloodies up shirt after shirt. Can I come surfing next week?
So, what's the movie with Danny Trejo? Because I'm a big Danny Trejo fan.
Who was Danny
amazing.
Trejo? I know that name.
Machete.
Oh, Machete? Oh, Danny Trejo. Yeah.
Danny Trejo, really, really like scary looking Mexican
know.
man
Yeah.
who is like super, super nice and awesome, but he plays a really good mean man.
No, he does look like someone
yeah.
you'd be intimidated by. He looks like my meth dealer. What's he like? Now, he was in the movie Heat. You ever see Heat with De Niro and Pacino?
Yeah.
He's very nice. So you did a movie with him.
I did. It's called The Darkness Descending, and it's a cool story because it's about the mole people who live underneath New York City.
Oh, okay.
And this girl journalist, myself, goes down and tries to interview them. And then there's a love story, and then Danny
Nice.
Trejo's the bad guy.
You fall in love with a mole person?
Well, he's like a temporary mole person. He's
Wow.
down there because he's having a really bad year and stuff happens. And so, like, he's an ex-police officer, and I kind of developed
There you go. When's
affections.
When's that come out?
That is going to come out in March, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, we'll look for that. And
Yeah.
Is that going to come to Oklahoma? Is it playing down at the town theater? I'll see all your movies. Did your father tell you I built a tent in your backyard? I think he's mad at me. How do you say dirtbag in Polish? Anyway, thanks for having a good sense of humor. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I will call you anytime I'm sad for
Yeah,
your
okay.
Daryl.
You got it,
impersonation.
of course.
Yes.
And I hope he's all right, seriously, if he's watching.
He's not after that.
No, I know. Well, I hope the guy. I can tell I'm pretty accurate with it. I mean, listen. The guy had a shot. It didn't work out. Should have moved to L.A. Do you think if he had moved to L.A., you would have stayed together?
He did actually for a little bit.
Oh my God! It's worse than I thought. Hey, Kinga, guess what? I'm here. The car ain't here. Remember you said you're gonna send a car to get me? I'll just go ahead and take the bus. Can I get an address?
So he followed you out?
No, we were
You're
still
huddled up.
together. I feel like I have to defend him. He was such a nice man.
You're huddled up in Matthew McConaughey's house. Don't let him in. Don't.
At any point, did you have to press charges?
No. He was a nice man.
I'm moving back, I guess, because I haven't seen you. Been here 6 months. I'm over at the Ralph's on Melrose. Got a job there, and I'm sure. Kinga! You defriended me. Thanks, Kinga. Kinga Phillips.
Oh.
Defriend her, or friend her.
I'm going to get defriended by a lot of people.
Back after this, I'm back home. Call me there.
The Artie Lange Show, weeknights on Audience, only on DirecTV.